Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Lawati family won the game. And now it's time to play. Fast Money. All right, Tindani, this is how Fast Money works. Freedom is off stage. He can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, just say pass. Try to give me the most popular answers. If you pass, and we'll get back to it if we have enough time left, okay? If you and Freedom together come up with 200 points, look right there, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
75,000 rand!
75,000 rand, man. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name the worst thing to happen at a hotel.
Get robbed.
Something an elephant has that you don't.
A trunk.
Something a nurse gives a patient.
Injection.
Something you do on a rainy day.
Sleep.
An animal that starts with the letter H.
Horse.
Come on, let's go. All right, Tindani, let's go. Here we go. Name the worst thing to happen at a hotel. You said, you get robbed. Wow, that's a hood answer. Survey said, something an elephant has that you don't. You said, trunk. Survey said, yeah. Something a nurse gives a patient. You said, injection. Survey said, something you do on a rainy day. You said, sleep. Survey said, yeah. Name an animal that starts with the letter H. You said, a horse. Survey said, oh yeah. Way to go. Yeah. All right, let's clear the board, bring out. He's here. I got ready to say, okay, let's clear the board and bring out Freedom. I looked over and he was here. Smiling like always. Freedom, you're a happy guy, huh?
Always.
Always.
Steve.
That's me, man.
No compromise.
No, never, man.
Freedom.
Yeah. I like that, man. Whatever you project, that's what comes back.
Yeah.
Man, never changes. Well, your sister, is that your sister?
Yes, that's my sister.
She got 143 points.
Whoa.
You need 57 to win. But now let me tell you something. It's hard to get 57 points in the second position. You really got focus, okay? Don't take it for granted, okay? No compromise.
Of course.
Yeah, just heard you say that. I don't know if it applies. Just trying to sound more like I'm from here. No compromise. Ever. Forward only. All right, I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes.
All right, good. Let's remind everybody of Tindani's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name the worst thing to happen at a hotel.
You can depends.
Something an elephant has that you do not.
A trunk.
Try again.
It's fat. It's
Something a
diabetic.
nurse gives a patient.
An injection.
Try again.
Medication.
Something you do on a rainy day.
You cancel your plans.
An animal that starts with the letter H.
A horse.
Try again.
A hamster.
All right, let's go, Freedom. I sure hope you win this money. It ain't gonna be on this first one, though. You need 57 points. Come on, Freedom. Here we go. Name the worst thing to happen at a hotel. You shocked the world because you said Now we need to take that little star out of there. Because she did not say shipping tea. Shipping tea. That's not what he said. Shipping tea, your pass. Survey said? Okay. Oh. Did you just say, oh? That ain't up there. Come on, Freedom. Come on, we still need 57 points. Let's go. Name something an elephant has that you do not. You said fat. Survey said? Oh, first of all, worst thing could happen at a hotel, your reservations canceled is number one, and trunk is number one. Trunk. We need 51 points. Something a nurse gives a patient. You said, you're a doctor. Medication. Survey said? Medication was the number one answer. You are 14 points away. Name something you do on a rainy day. You said, cancel your plans. Survey said? Ooh. Name an animal that starts with the letter H. Ran out of time. Well, horse. Horse was number one. Horse was number one. Well, sorry, but I tell you what, we're gonna triple your points. That's a grand total, 42,750 Rand, and I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Mapiki family won the game. And now it's time to play Fast Money. All right, Osejo, this is how Fast Money works. Cheludo is off stage. She cannot see or hear any of your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. If we have time, we'll get back to it. If you and her together come up with 200 points, look right there. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
Uncle Steve, you are going to win 50,000 pula.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Time doesn't start until I finish asking the first question. Other than Botswana, name a country that starts with the letter B.
Burkina Faso.
Something a cup gets filled with.
Water.
Something office workers often forget to turn off at the end of the day.
Aircon.
Another term for being naked.
Pass.
A place you might hide a house key.
Under the mat.
Okay. All right, let's go. Other than Botswana, name a country that starts with the letter B. You said Burkina Faso. What is that?
It's a country.
Is it?
Yes.
Survey said something a cup gets filled with. You said water. Survey said something office workers forget to turn off at the end of the day. You said aircon. Survey said another term for being naked. Pass. A place you might hide a house key. You said under the mat. Survey said wow. Pretty good. All right. You know, you skipped out here.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I can't remember the last time I skipped. I don't think I skipped in 60 years.
Get out of here.
Huh?
We'll skip out of here.
Skip out of
So
here?
then, yeah.
I'll tell you what, if y'all win the money, I'm gonna skip round.
Thank you.
If you win this money,
Yes.
I'm gonna skip.
Yes.
Now, I don't really remember how to skip.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Well, let me explain it to you. It's not bad. She did her duty.
All
She
right.
got you halfway there. She got you 104 points.
Oh. Yes.
That's halfway. You need 96, and you all will be running around while I'm skipping, because you will be winning 50,000 pula.
Yes.
All right, this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you the exact same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher, so we can give you 25 seconds.
Right.
All right, let's remind everybody of Oseko's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. The time will start after I finish asking the first question. Other than Botswana, name a country that starts with the letter B.
Pass.
Something a cup gets filled with.
Water.
Try again.
Tea.
Something office workers forget to turn off at the end of the day.
The lights.
Another term for being naked.
Nude.
A place you might hide a house key.
Under the carpet.
Try again.
Under a flower pot.
Name a country other than Botswana starts with a B.
Burundi. Yes.
All right. Other than Botswana, name a country that starts with the letter B. You said Burundi. Survey said. The number one answer, Brazil.
Oh. Yeah.
We are now 68 points away from the money. Something a cup gets filled with. You said tea. Survey said. Oh. Number one answer was water. We are now 44 points away. Something office workers forget to turn off at the end of the day. You said they forget to turn off the lights. Survey said. Number one answer was lights. Another term for being naked. Number one answer was nude. A place you might hide a house key under a doormat. Well, congratulations, Mapiki family. That's 50,000 pula, but you got a grand total, 65,950 pula. I'm Steve Harvey, y'all. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Coso family won the game. And now it's time to play Money. All right, now, Bachi, here's how fast money works, okay? Sia's off stage. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. If I can get back to it, if we have enough time, right? And then if you and Sia together come up with 200 points, look right there, tell everybody what you're gonna win.
Guys, are you sure your ears are open? We're winning 75,000 rands, guys.
She was just making sure y'all know the number. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now I'm talking to her. Hell yeah, we ready. We wanted to play next. Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yes, Steve.
Okay. I love this crowd right here. 20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something you associate with an astronaut.
Helmet.
Something that gives off heat.
Heater.
A country known for good wine.
South Africa.
Another term for being naked.
Bear.
A popular samosa filling.
Mint.
All right, come on, Bachi, let's see how well you did. Here we go. Name something you associate with an astronaut. You said a helmet. Survey said something that gives off heat. You said a heater. Survey said a country known for good wine. You said South Africa. I've had some good wine, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Survey said oh. Another term for being naked, you said bare. Survey said a popular samosa.
Samosa.
Thank you for your help. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. A popular samosa filling. You said mince. Survey said whoa. Let's clear the board and bring out Sia. All right, Sia, soccer star, got some good news for you. Bachi got 125 points.
Woo. Got you too.
Now listen, man, you need 75 points to win for the jackpot of 75,000 rand. Now, to get 75 points in the second position is tough. You gotta focus, man.
Yeah.
Take your time and answer these questions. We got time. Give me good answers. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. If you duplicate any of the answers, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You'll give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's remind everybody of Bachi's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. The clock will start after I read the first question. Name something you associate with an astronaut.
A spacesuit.
Something that gives off heat.
A heater.
Try again.
A stove.
A country known for good wine.
France.
Another term for being naked.
Nude.
A popular samosa filling.
Mince.
Try again.
Cheese.
All right, we need 75 points for 75,000 rand. Name something you associate with an astronaut. You said the space suit. Survey said outer space was the #1 answer. We still need 75. Name something that gives off heat. You said stove. Survey said heater was the #1 answer. We now need 60 points for $75,000. A country known for good wine. You said France. Survey said South Africa was the #1 answer. We now need 35 points for 75,000 rand. Give me another term for being naked. You said nude. Survey said nude was the #1 answer, and mince was the #1 answer. Well, congratulations to the Coso family. There's 75,000 rand, and listen to this. You put that with your points, you're walking out of here with a grand total, 101,500 rand. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. All right, everybody, welcome back to the feud. The Bachi family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, Sebi, this is how fast money works. Vanessa's off stage. She can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. We get back to it if we have enough time left, okay? You and Vanessa get 200 points. Tell everybody what you're gonna win.
$5,000.
Yes. All right, 20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. All right, here we go. Name something a person on a diet would eat.
Apples.
Something you can find on top of a fridge.
Tray.
A job where people sweat a lot.
Pass.
A reason why people stretch.
Exercise.
Besides Earth, name a planet in our solar system.
Mars.
A job where people sweat a lot.
Hawkers.
What?
Hawkers. People that sell on the street. Hawkers.
All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Come on, Sebi. All right, here we go. Name something a person on a diet would eat. You said apple. Survey said? Something you can find on top of a fridge. You said a tray. Survey said? A job where people sweat a lot. You said hawkers. Survey said? A reason why people stretch. You said exercise. Survey said? And besides Earth, name a planet in our solar system. You said Mars. Survey said? Oh yeah. All right, let's go. Let's clear the board. Let's bring out Vanessa. All right, Vanessa.
Hi, Steve.
Your teammate got you a little bit better than halfway there. She got 116 points. Woo! You need 84, okay? Now, you gotta focus to get 84 points in the second half. It's gonna be tough. But if you do this, we gonna win $5,000, all right? This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again, you give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we can give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something a person on a diet would eat.
Vegetables.
Something you can find on top of a fridge.
Sugar.
A job where people sweat a lot.
Construction.
A reason why people stretch.
Exercise.
Try again.
Waking up.
Besides Earth, name a planet in our solar system.
Venus.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's see how we did. All right, Vanessa, we need 84 points. Here we go. Name something a person on a diet would eat. You said vegetables. Survey said? Yeah. Vegetables was the #1 answer. We're exactly 50 points away from $5,000. Something you can find on top of a fridge. You said sugar. Survey said? #1 answer was cups. We still need 50 points. A job where people sweat a lot. You said construction. Survey said? Construction was the #1 answer. 16 points from the jackpot. A reason why people stretch. You said waking up. Survey said? Congratulations. Waking up was the #1 answer. Planet in our solar system, Mars, was the #1 answer. Well, congratulations, Bachi family. That's $5,000. And with your points, you have a grand total $7,340. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Fleming family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right. All right, here's how fast money works, everybody. Tyron, your brother Jesse's off stage where he can't see or hear your answers. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. If you can't think of something, you just say pass. I'll get back to him if there's enough time left, okay?
Yes.
If you and Jesse together come up with 200 points, tell everybody right there what you're gonna win.
75,000 rand.
75,000 rand. Ready?
Yes, ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something that reminds you of your ex.
A bad song.
Something you do in a heat wave.
Sweat.
Clothing you do not need to hang.
Underwear.
A green vegetable in a salad.
Lettuce.
Something men spend too much money on.
Watches.
Come on, let's go. Let's see how we did. All right, here we go. Name something that reminds you of your ex. You said a bad song. Survey said something you do in a heat wave. You said you sweat. Survey said clothing you do not need to hang. You said underwear. Survey said there we go. A green vegetable in a salad. You said lettuce. Survey said something men spend too much money on. You said watches, of which I have none. Survey said that's okay, we got enough.
Thank you.
Come on, Jesse, let's go. Let's clear the board. Let's go. All right, Jesse, we've got a little work to do. Tyron, she did okay. She got 73 points. You need 127 to win. This is an important win for Tyron. Well, she had some nice camera time out here. All them dudes you've been running off. We finally gonna have the right one ring that doorbell.
100%.
We're not gonna kill him, we're gonna let him in. Okay, all right? So this is how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'll say try again, you give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we'll give you 25 seconds. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, come on, Jesse, let's go. Let's remind everybody of Tyron's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. The clock will start after I read the first question. Come on, man. Name something that reminds you of your ex.
Who?
Something you do in a heat wave.
Pool. Swimming.
Clothing you do not need to hang.
Socks.
A green vegetable in a salad.
Cucumber.
Something men spend too much money on.
Cologne.
All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. All right, Jesse, let's go, man. We need 127 points. Name something that reminds you of your ex. Yeah, you said the poo, the little pile of stanky stuff on the ground. Survey said. Your wife's gonna love that answer though, buddy. Something you do in a heat wave, you said swim. Survey said boom. Swim was the #1 answer. Also, name something that reminds you of your ex. Clothes was the #1 answer. Clothes.
Those sentiments.
All right, here we go. Clothing you do not need to hang. You said socks. Survey said underwear was the #1 answer. We need 86 points for 75,000 rand. A green vegetable in a salad, you said Cucumber, survey said. Whoa, whoa. Lettuce was the #1 answer. I can only assume cucumber was #2. We need 52 points. We need one big one, buddy. Name something men spend too much money on. You said cologne, survey said. Alcohol. Alcohol was the #1 answer. Well, but folks, we're gonna triple your points, so you walking out of here with 39,150.